Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to start with a new subject, that the Constitution of India. Before reading the Constitution of India, we should know what is Constitution. Constitution is the supreme law of a country. It is documented set of fundamental principles, established precedents according to which a state is governed. It is the nomenclature of that country. It contains geographical limits, conditions, citizens, rights of citizens, state defines rights, duties of the state, duties of a citizen. Constitution act as a limiters of state power by establishing lines which state rulers can't cross, for instance, fundamental rights. For example, USA, Russia, all these countries contains constitution. One thing must have hit your mind, that why should we study constitution? Because we should study constitution because it is the supreme law of our country, makes us better citizen, tells us about our fundamental rights and duties, describes powers of different organs of government and detail of center-state relations, familiarizes us with the text of constitution and leading judgments. What is constitution exactly? It is a solemn contract between state and people, incorporates people's aspiration about society. Why the constitution of a country is drafted? It is drafted because it recognizes people's right, limits power of a state, achieves constitutionalism. Constitutionalism is basically a limitation on the powers. In Indian constitution, for example, there are three organs: judiciary, legislature and executive. All these three organs have the check and balance system. No one of this organ is having the absolute power. So achieving constitutionalism means that no one have the absolute power to run or govern a country. A very famous quote, which is absolute powers corrupts absolutely. After thinking about it, the constitutionalism is achieved. Ensure that no organ of government cross its constitutional boundaries. You all must have been thinking that why constitution is drafted. No one out of a bloom, no country makes its constitution. After some instances or incidences, the constitution of any country is made. Such example, break from the past. For a new beginning, the constitution is made. For the revolution, to change something in the country, the constitution is made. After partition also, the constitution is made. Merger of two countries, which is rarely possible, the constitution is made. And independence from colonial rule, the constitution is made. For example, India, America, after independence from the colonial rule, the constitution was enforced. The types of constitution. There are so many types of constitutions. Firstly, written and unwritten. Yes guys, there are unwritten constitution also. The Britain has the unwritten constitution. In Britain there is no specific written constitution, but in India we have written constitution, and it is the lengthiest written constitution of the world. Federal and unitary. These are also two kinds of constitution, which includes federal and unitary. Federal means when the states or the small parts of the country have the separate powers and they make up countries. For example, America has a federal constitution. And unitary means all the powers are within the center. Parliamentary and presidential. India has a parliamentary constitution and America has a presidential constitution. When all the powers are in the hand of the parliament, all the lawmaking powers, then it is a parliamentary. When all the powers are vested in president of that country, then it is presidential constitution, such that America have. Rigid and flexible constitution. Rigid when the amendments can't be made. Once something is written, it is written. And flexible when there is a scope of changes. There is some scope of addition or subtraction. India have the rigid as well as flexible constitution. Our constitution maker was very wise. They think that the basic structure should not be changed, but after certain time the changes should be made. That's why they made amendment provision in the constitution which makes our constitution flexible. Our constitution is a living constitution. Till now, till date, till 2021, 105 constitutional amendments have been made in our constitution. According to the length of the constitution, the smallest constitution of the world is US Constitution, and the lengthiest is our Indian Constitution. Originally, our constitution have 395 articles and 22 parts. Meaning and features of our constitution. We will discuss the salient features of constitution in next video, and for that you have to wait till tomorrow. And for more videos like this, you should subscribe our channel, and if you like this video, please hit this like button.